Just say hello. Welcome back. I'm here with the lovely Lynda Carter. Wonderful woman, thank you so much. Now, if you haven't, dear viewers, visited our newly designed website, what's wrong with you? Get there via the Channel 4 main site. And on there we have a frolic room, it's sort of a chat room. And it's always a hotbed of informed discussion. Well, of a hotbed of unbalanced mad people. But anyway, my eye was caught by a message from Amanda. Amanda has a thing, this is interesting, called Betty's Drinking Game, right? And she says, we've been enjoying a game we invented. Basically, you take one drink every time Betty is mentioned, right? This sounds like a laugh. 2 drinks if you see Betty, right? Finish your drink if we see or hear about Betty's tongue, and if Betty actually speaks sometime, they have to just basically go to the off license. All right. So, that sounds good, doesn't it, Betty?
Betty.
Yeah, have you met Betty? There's Betty. Lovely Betty. You all right, Betty?
Hello, Betty.
Betty's fantastic. And look, oh, there's Betty. We can see Betty now. Oh, look, there's Betty's tongue. Oh, my goodness. We're turning it on now. There's Betty's tongue. Betty's speaking. Betty's tongue. Betty. Oh, Lynda, there's Betty. Love it. Oh, we have a good time, Betty. Have a good time. Betty. Okay. And... there goes Amanda, slipping into a coma induced by alcoholic poisoning. Still. Anyway, my second guest tonight is another big Hollywood star.
Shirley, you can't be serious.
I am serious, Lynda, and stop calling me Shirley. Ladies and gentlemen, the star of Naked Gun is Leslie Nielsen.
I have an announcement to make.
Oh, Leslie has an announcement to make.
Police work is very serious business. And you leave me with no alternative. I'm forced to place this entire assembly under arrest. You for doing it and saying it, and you for listening and watching.
Did you not see? I think it's so impressive that we did that thing with the little flashing thing on the camera.
Flashing again.
See, on the films, I always thought, oh, that's so clever. How did they do it? And it's just the top of a deodorant bottle. What is it, deodorant or shaving?
It's deodorant.
Deodorant, very fragrant, very lovely.
I didn't really appreciate it when you came into the latrine.
Hey, sit yourselves down. Sit yourselves down.
Thank you.
Oh, you are so loved. You walk down those stairs, you are so loved.
People have that reaction to someone who's dumb and stupid. It's the way it goes. I'm totally non-threatening, you see.
But it is fun, because since you started doing the airplane movies and the Naked Gun movies, I mean, because you've done so much work over the years,
yeah.
But now you've sort of undermined your whole back catalogue, haven't you? Because I was watching The Opposite Sex, you and June Allison, it was on this week, and I just couldn't take it seriously. You were just funny.
But that's what happens with doing the comedy, because people wait for the punchline when they see old dramas that I have been in, where I've been quite serious, and the punchlines don't come. And I love comedy. It's been a love of mine from years ago. I just didn't have the courage to say I could do it in front of the camera until Airplane.
But now, not just the people here can see you. You're doing a play, and is it a serious play?
It's a one-man play based on the life of Clarence Darrow, and I'm touring the provinces. I'm going to 8 provinces. We're going to be in Edinburgh and Brighton and Richmond and Malvern and Woking and
other dates around Britain. And are you worried that people are going to sit there kind of thinking, oh, he'll be hilarious in a minute?
No, I think that we've proven it in America, and it's worked extremely well, and they don't come looking for the laugh, so there's a lot of comedy in the show.
Oh, right.
A lot of good comedy, but not the dumb and stupid kind.
But talking about how popular you are in this country, I love this statistic. Leslie spoke at the Oxford Union and broke an attendance record set by Mother Teresa. It's more popular than Mother Teresa, Leslie Nielsen. Did you know that?
But no, I didn't know that, but they were really, I had such a wonderful time there. And I admire them very much for having the audacity to invite me to come and address the debating society and to answer questions.
What did you talk about?
I forget.
The other fantastic body, of course, that you've encountered is Priscilla Presley.
Oh, I adore her. Priscilla Presley, she's such an elegant, wonderful woman, and but to have been married to Elvis Presley, the king, and to maintain an even keel, and yet she's wicked. By that I mean she's bonkers. She's wacko. I don't know if you've ever seen that cartoon in the New Yorker. They have the little girl who runs around in the Plaza Hotel, and what's her name?
Eloise.
Eloise. I think that's how I see. What's her? Priscilla. I'm only good at lines.
They're very close.
So you know how you chew gum and you stick it in the keyholes? That's what I see her doing up in the hotel. She's nuts, yeah.
Well, now, I'm looking at the two of you, and it's just fantastic you're both here. And I was thinking about, acting, and obviously the hardest bit about acting, I imagine, is emoting. And a lovely person called Jane Winberg emailed us...
Winburn?
Winberg,
oh,
I think. Anyway, this woman, she emailed us a site called Eric Conveys an Emotion, right? And what it is, Eric, you send him an emotion, and in the end it takes a picture of himself experiencing that emotion. Okay? Now, some of them, he starts quite basic, so you can see Eric happy. There's Eric happy. There's Eric sad. Oh, it's very sad. And then, oh, it's very frightening. Here's anger. Ooh. But now, some of them are quite hard for an actor, because I guess he's amateur. Like, unctuous. Unctuous. How would you do unctuous? Unctuous?
Oh, that's dripping with honey. Everything is... You're just doing everything this way. It would be like... I think so, yes.
Let's see if that's what Eric went for. Not quite.
He does up and down looks.
He likes the up and down looks.
Yeah.
But here's a very tricky one. I'm not sure. Would either of you attempt bemused resignation? Lynda, could you do bemused resignation? It's tricky, isn't it? Is that it? Let's see how Eric does bemused resignation. This should be fascinating. Sorry, I was wrong. I don't know. What do you want to see? Do you want to see motherly love, stomach cramps, satanic, did I leave the oven on? Do you want to see did I leave the oven on? Okay, here's did I leave the oven on. Ooh. Well done, you both from Eric. We couldn't let, because, Lynda's obviously Wonder Woman and everything, we couldn't let her leave London without our own little homage to the whole idea of superheroes. Now, it's obvious just looking at our dynamic audience that there's heroic material in each and every one of them. So, before the show, we asked them how they might see themselves as a superhero with superpowers. Yeah. It was a bit of a tall order, but what the hell, they did it. So come with me now, Leslie and Lynda, as we play Wish You Were Hero. Over here. But marvellous, it's all working. Don't you just love this? It's fantastic. Sorry, I'm being distracted by my own set. But it's funny, we've got a computer over there, and yet they were better like this, weren't they? Yeah. They were.
Yeah.
Very Bonnie Langford. Now, where's Paul Hind? Paul Hind? Paul Hind. Oh, there's Paul Hind. Oh, stand up, Paul. Stand up. There you go. There's Paul. Paul Hind is super scaff. Yes. Common scaffolder by day. Did you draw that yourself?
Yeah.
He drew it himself. Paul has crayons. You do, don't you? His number 2 superpower is instant 100-foot erection with the flick of a switch. Paul, how useful is that? It might impress you. Everyone else will just run away frightened. And what else can you do? Superjet power and boots to get to the calf for that essential fry-up that no superhero could start the day without. You are such a scaffolder, aren't you? You really are. Yep. Swing, you're free, Paul. So, anyway, bless you. This I want. This is brilliant. This is, I don't know who made it, Heather Smythe. Where's Heather Smythe? Oh, Heather Smythe, you're in a very tricky little place there. Run, model, run. Fly, instead of an invisible plane.
Oh, my God.
This is, and I'm so impressed by this is Banana Girl. And look, it comes with its own box and everything. Look, Heather Girl lives in there with a little bit of banana plant. And there's a whole big thing there. Are you keen on the bananas?
Well, it was a last-minute thing, so it was whatever was in the office, so...
Oh, I see. And some important document tomorrow won't have any binding, will it? And not only has she's got X-ray vision, she can also shed her skin in the blink of an eye. And this is very exciting. She has the ability to fly. Should we see?
Oh!
You've got the landing down. The landing is really good, Banana Girl. Okay, I'm nearly finished now. Oh, look, there's more out here. There's more out here. Here, oh, this is a good one. This is, where's Warren Gilbank? Oh, there's Warren. Stand, fly, model, fly, we're free. There he goes. And he is Spider-Man.
Oh, God.
Is he virulent? Is he fertile? No, it's Spider-Man. and basically, he's a love machine with no risk. You are anti-sperm man.
Yes.
Does this speak to us of your life, Warren?
Well, no. Have had 2 children, so I had the operation, so now I became Spider-Man.
He is Spider-Man!
Yeah.
Well done, Warren! We're going to judge the best. We're going to judge the best. My favourite ones are, I like Warren, Spider-Man,
You got this.
Banana Girl.
Super Scaff.
Super Scaff is funny too. So, we'll go round. If you want Heather and Banana Girl to win, shout now.
No! No!
Firm. All right. If you want Spider-Man to win, shout now. If you want Super Scaff to win, shout now. What do you reckon?
You see, I'll tell you, I really think that more people shouted for Spider-Man. However, they were louder
Yes.
for Super Scaff.
No, I know.
Confused.
But I feel
she's
democracy should win. Democracy should win.
Is there one there for democracy?
Yeah. Democracy, man. Do you want him to win? Oh, let him win. Let him win. Very good. Well done, Warren. Come down. You're our winner. Very good. Well done, sir. Well done, sir. Oh, yes. Congratulations. Congratulations. And look, I know you're a bit bitter now, Scaffa Man, but look, he cut his balls for this prize. All right. What? No, you spayed yourself as well. Well, you should have done that, shouldn't you? You're sorry now, because this man is taking himself and his infertile parts all the way, this is quite exciting, to New York. Courtesy of our friends at escaperoots.com. Well done, Warren. All right, take care. Congratulations. That's it. My thanks to my guests, Lynda Carter and Leslie Nielsen. There's so much we haven't had time to talk about. No time to talk about Charlie Dimmock, who's going on a charity bike ride. She said she'll be wearing cycle clips. Well, she doesn't want to get her tits caught in the chain, does she? And no time to talk about the revelation that there's a video of Tara Palmer-Tompkinson flashing her boobs at the young princess. Tara has since said she doesn't know what came over her. Both of them, probably. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.